Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today I'm going to show you how to set up play, and I'll give you a playthrough, a solo playthrough for the game Brainbox, and this particular edition is going to be the Dahl one. So if you want to see the review for that, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't done so already, and I'll give that in due course. I look forward to playing it many times multiplayer from tomorrow at time of recording. And in terms of this particular game by Brainbox Games, I believe it's called, the Green Board Game Company, in fact, established in 1991. There are many Brainbox games, I believe there's around 20 odd. So all have different themes, and it's for ages 7+ for one or more players. It's a memory-based game. It's a game involving trivia and knowledge, but also mainly about recollection. So this particular one, like I said, is Roald Dahl. It's based on 6 books from the Roald Dahl sort of anthology, back catalogue of all his favourite books, including The Twits, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and also other ones including George's Marvellous Medicine. You can even practice on the back of the box. It doesn't include The Witches, but it does include James the Giant Peach, Matilda and the BFG. So there's the 6 in it, and let me move the box off to one side. Let's just see what's inside this box. So we have like these hard cardboard things. I don't know if this is a carbon neutral company, but it is Mind Your Planet. So the game is made from and packaged in board made from a minimum 70% recycled material, and it is recyclable. It doesn't say if it's made in China or anything like that. I have tried to really kind of interrogate that. I can't find anything about that. So a warning, nobody under the age of 3 should be playing this either. And yes, if you, of course, do like this, hit that like button as well. And aside from that, please ensure that you check out the comments and descriptions. From the descriptions, you can follow Instagram with over 2,200 photos and also support the channel via Patreon. So please do, of course, share this as well and check out that playlist on how to set up, play and review. Of course, that review coming in due course. So in something like this, you are going to have a timer set for 10 seconds. There is a timer provided, and if you want to check out how far this die rolls, this D8, of course, check out that playlist as well coming in due course. Apologies, my voice going. And in this case, this is a timer supposedly for 10 seconds. We can just kind of give this a go and see how that works. You are aiming to ultimately look through this image here, let's say, and in that image, see if you can figure out. So that's been 10 seconds. Oh, it has been 10 seconds. That was quick. Okay, so what you need to be doing is reading this information, looking at this picture for 10 seconds, and then there's going to be a question on the back. Someone else is going to roll the die, or you could do it, of course, as I'll show in the solo playthrough, and see if you can get it correct. If you get it correct, you'll keep one of these things, and you're going to play for 10 minutes and see who can get the most, or maybe perhaps who gets to 10 first. So let's read it. The next morning, when Mr. Twit came out, not a single bird was sitting on either the monkey cage or the big dead tree. They were all perched happily on the roof of Mr. Twit's house. Now, based on other playthroughs, and this will be in the playthrough playlist as well, so you can check that out as well. I'm not always the best when it comes to these kind of live recordings when I'm trying to do stuff like this. But as you can see, there's a number of things going on here. We have got something blue on the roof. We've got a number of bricks. We've got the chimney kind of off to the center, off to the left slightly. A bird over here. We've got like a weather vane over here as well. And something red and white at the top. So it's blue. The next morning when Mr. Twit came out, not a single bird was sitting on either the monkey cage or the big dead tree. They were all perched happily on the roof of Mr. Twit's house. So we're going to roll a die. We've rolled a 6. We turn it over. What colour bird was flying? I was not paying attention to that. I'm thinking blue, maybe. Let's just look at the other ones. So where are the birds on the roof? Is it morning or evening? Morning, I think. Are there any birds on the chimney? I saw the chimney. I'll say yes. I think it's a no. I'll say yes. What colour is the roof? Grey? Do any birds have green feathers? I don't think so. I'll say no. We talked about this one. Are the birds perched happily? We know that. What colour bird is highest up top? The red and white one, perhaps, but then that goes against the chimney one. So I'll say red and white. And crucially, for this particular one, number 6, what colour bird is flying? I think I said blue. Maybe it's green. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm right. Oh, that's a relief. Okay, so it's a yellow up the top, as you can see. I won't tap. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit more. Okay, so there we go. So it seems to be that one. I was right with it being blue. Very thankful for that. But thankfully I got that right. So of course, 8 different questions. You're not always going to get them right. That is how the game plays. So far, the review, so it's nice hard pieces. It's not flimsy, kind of pieces of paper, or flimsy card. So that's very nice. I think square works as well. I think that's good. Obviously, you could probably get more stuff in here, but I think it slots in quite nicely. Aside from that, of course, there's 6 other things you can go through. There's 60 odd of these, I believe, and I think there's around 10 of each. Now, as with all trivia games, there is, of course, a downside that you can, of course, start to memorize all of it. The fact that we're talking kind of 60 times, 8, that is something to bear in mind. So you're talking around, what, 460 or something like 480 odd. So I think there's enough stuff going on. Of course, lots of different questions. It's not like you have to get them all right. And the fact that you've got a fair chance of probably getting quite a few of them right potentially, of course, you don't necessarily know. And what I would probably do is what I tend to do is go through them all in order as per other kind of trivia-based games I've had. So let's have a quick look and just have a look through. We've got 3, 7, 8. Strangely, this is the middle. Okay, that's a bit of a weird thing. So for player aid, read the caption on the card, look at the picture for 10 seconds, turn the card over. Of course, it looked a bit longer, but that's for this video. And answer the questions. Like I said, I still wasn't really certain by any means. All questions answered, keep the card. If it's incorrect, put the card back in the brain box. See how many cards you have after 5 or 10 minutes. I also know that if you have younger kids, and it's usually the first person to start is the youngest player, they get extras of 10 seconds. Now, the downside of using a timer, yes, it's nice to include it, but I think that by including this, you've got to keep an eye on that timer, or someone else does, rather than just using a digital device. Usually a phone these days are fine. But so far, it's nice to obviously see what we're relating to on the front here. And of course, Sir Quentin Blake is the illustrator again. So how to play Brainbox for 2 or more players. For the youngest players, I said, take a card from the Brainbox, read the description out loud, then turn the timer over, study the picture until the 10-second timer runs out. The timer will be placed and turned a second time for younger people, as I mentioned. Place the card to give another player the roll of die. You must, and at least they did that right, die, not dice. You must then answer the appropriate question. If you roll a 2 or more answer, then you keep on rolling as well. I'm going to make this into review. I enjoy it. It's hard. I think I'd give this around a 6. It's good. It's not just trivia. You need memory as well. Of course, you need memory in trivia. But it's not as obvious because you're only dealing with one of those things. So that's why it gives us a 6 to me. I know other ratings for this people have been giving is 5 or a 6. Some people don't think it's a game because it's just reading something. It's not really a board game, but it is a pastime. It's something where you're going through something. It's a very quick party game. Let's just have a quick few rounds of this, waiting for other people to turn up, a kind of a filler exercise. And of course, it doesn't take up a huge amount of space when you want to play a game like this. You saw the weight in the game. It's not too heavy either. You can actually play it online, so that's quite a nice option as well. Continue the fun on our fantastic Brainbox game website, a great way to sample our other Brainboxes. So as you can see, you've got English, Maths, Myths and Monsters, Once Upon a Time, of course, got Roll Dahl going on here. But yeah, there will be another video, and that will be, of course, the dice distancing video. So that's where I'm going to chuck in any kind of comments on that multiplayer review for the game. So let's have a quick look through. We've obviously got through the 10 through here, color-coded for whichever kind of book you want to work through. So that's 9, 10, so we've got a number of things. I did actually practice, this one's on the back of the box, do the schnoz combers. Another 15, 24 or so, 29 or so. So actually it's not as many as I thought it'd be. It's about 30 odd, so I might actually put in the descriptions about that. So there you go, the setup, play and review, of course a solo playthrough. There are also other things going on here, so another playthrough available for solo stuff. So there's another playlist for solo if you're interested. And of course, many people might be. So what are your thoughts? That has been Brainbox Roll Dial.